Imagine spending $27.8 trillion to defend freedom, only to watch it crumble from within. This isn't a story of war, but of words, Russian propaganda, manipulation, and the betrayal of trust within the United States. Today, we're uncovering how decades of investment in national defense are being undermined, not by bombs, but by misinformation and misplaced power. Let's look together. Segment 1, The Cost of Freedom. The hidden cost of freedom, $27.8 trillion defense spending versus Russian espionage. The USSR might have dissolved, but did the new Russian Empire beat USA from within? I'm David and was born in the 60s, and have followed the world stage. Canadians are seeing the nation we always thought of as the land of the free, protecting Canadians in the north from Russia, which is the primary reason for our stagnant military spending. While that better change, in case someone immune from prosecution wants to drop bombs on Canada, like they wanted to do with our Mexico partners. I want you good Americans to stand up now. I realize that the masses have been duped by the few. Just like the climate, you're on a drastic trajectory, being turned into slaves of Russian propaganda, whether through personal gain or profit, pure shit. The USA is spending rough estimates in defense, mainly because of fear of Russia. $27.8 trillion, 1940 to 2022. Consider in 1940s the average annual spending was $35.8 billion. 1950s and Vietnam era, defense spending was 8 to 10% of GDP. 1980s the average annual spending was almost $240 billion. 2022, the U.S. spent $876.94 billion on defense, which was an 8.77% increase from 2021. Russia gives, traders, to USA citizens, in some cases, $100,000 per month, as well as gives this and that, politician, contributions, and more money to people elected in government, and then you elect them again. Why America? Russia has won the battle to date, the way they have always done. Espionage. What's up? CIA, you continue to drop the ball for Americans favoring the rich now. Do you? Spending mere millions, Russia spends less than 1% of their coffers. Way to go for all their cheerleaders. Your media has received hundreds of millions of dollars from Russia or USA traders. Better yet, they have convinced millions of Americans to elect a criminal, even if only acknowledging him in the very beginning, in their brave news, fairness of selling a felon. Your government is filled with those pushing the Russia propaganda. Shame on them, and shame on you for letting this happen. Nothing intelligent about not knowing. Don't you know that your children and theirs will never be able to recover from your debt spent to defeat Russia and its shit only of the past decades? Not now? How many more trillions? Yes, I said trillions, a number so large, no single individual has ever achieved that amount. Be prepared. Worst yet, your Supreme Court horrifies the whole world for the land of the free. More like the sitting billionaires, again duping the American public under the lies of religion. How original, more traitors, with only the intelligence to use a dictator's tactics of religion-based hate under the assumption to save dying babies, humbugs. Wake up. It's the old magic trick. While I get you so mad in this hand, I rape your nation with the other. How do free people see Ukrainians? In a battle of survival, bombarded with bombs. All while in the Russian public's minds, they are killing American citizens. Are you not alarmed? Now, you have the audacity to try to dictate terms for one of our free nation partners? Shame on you. Get your own country together first, or you'll have no country. Ever look at Russian cities? Easy to see where hate will bring you. Do you think we in Canada want to end up like Ukraine, with little more than empty promises from those who are next in line? Canada is watching and wants you, good Americans, to stand up now. We realize that the masses have been duped by the few. Just like the climate, you're on a drastic trajectory.